is this?
402. Oh, that is Jackie and I believe Renee. Jackie's texting Renee.
Amy, the 720, just to confirm, Amy's gonna be billed Adam Mary Young.
And who's Joe? Do you know?
No, we don't know who Joe is. It's just somebody on his Facebook.
Okay.
Just somebody random.
Amy, the 728. Can you confirm that the first name spelling is Adam Mary Young? What's the first name? Should work.
know who the? I'm thinking it's Chris and
Chris and Jackie, yeah.
this is Chris and Jackie.
Oh, you can. Yeah, I just didn't have.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
lost my whole bunch. I don't know where it went. I think my dog ran off. Well, I was trying to get to the top of the messages and start working them down, but it didn't make it to F4. But I don't know if this is one of the ones we were talking about needing to know the date on it, but there's that one. And this one you can actually play the audio recordings. I never had it.
Yeah, I think I've got the date on that one.
927 of 88, that's correct.
Yeah, and you're gonna keep on dealing with your daughter. Keep on, cause Renee's sitting right there fucking with you, I'm pretty goddamn sure. Ain't nothing gonna change. Renee ain't gonna do shit but run or call the cops. You know who you should have got to deal with your daughter. Sorry, but you didn't give me that place, you know. You're with him. You ain't with me, so fuck me too. Quit fucking with me. You got your Mexican that didn't do his thing.
And who's that talking to him?
That's Jackie to Kelsey talking about Renee and I think the baby. Because Kelsey only has one kid. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I was just gonna see if I got the email from you. Did
Okay.
you send it?
Yeah, I sent it. It'll be from Ashley Merritt
Got it.
with a U instead of an I.
Alright. And since you guys do Facebook, you know how to download this?
Yes, I do. On YouTube, unless you have like a YouTube Plus account, you can't really download it. But if you open up another tab and go to YouTube to MP3, just type YouTube to MP3, and it's the first one that pops up.
This one?
No, push enter first. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, this one. And then you go back to YouTube, you push share, and you copy the link.
Just copy it.
Yeah, just copy it. Then go back to there. Push MP4. That it'll download the video with it, and you paste it, and push convert, and you push download. Sometimes it'll try and revert you to a whole other page. You just push the back button. But you can, any video, not just YouTube, any video, Facebook, everything, you can do it like this to download it. Sometimes it takes a second. If it ever pops up that says you can't download it, just push try again,
Okay.
and it always. I've never had it tell me no the second time.
Okay.
At least Facebook wise, I think it's all. I have it all right here. Everything. Kelsey, Chris's, Jackie's.
Mhm.
Well, of course, Jackie's text but
Yeah.
Renee. Everything.
Okay.
Where he's looking for him, Jamie. Already here. Like with Facebook Messenger, when you log into the Messenger, the search bar up here, you can type whatever you want, like, and it searches every message you've ever had. If you've ever said that word,
Okay.
it'll pull them up. Just for that word, I mean, there's those. Everything.
All right. So I'll go, Franco and I'll look at this. Because the only one I see in here that is actually threatening to kill your dad is Kelsey. Everybody else is kind of vague with it. Doesn't mean it can't be something. It just, I mean, Kelsey actually says, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So, that's a little easier to work with. So let's look at it. We will probably need to go down to Childress and talk to your dad at some point.
Okay.
Has he got any court appointments coming up here anytime soon?
On the 4th, oh, that's I think I had to call the county clerks for this one. But his lawsuit next week,
Mm-hmm.
on the 4th, with Kelly Criswell.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other's not till September 1st. But with that one, they're refusing, the jail has told them they're not going to bring him to court.
Okay.
Because he's pro se, so he don't have a lawyer. So there's not a lawyer to tell them to take him. So they're trying not to take him at all.
Okay. That's a deal between the jail and him.
Yeah. But other than that, he doesn't have any courts until the September 1st.
Okay. If we can get down there before September 1st, we'll try to get down there. Because I'd like for him to kind of explain and give me the history behind a lot of this. And then I'll start the report. I'll scan all those into the report. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to title the report yet. All right. Whether it's conspiracy, organized criminal activity, because there haven't been any, other than, I guess, the deal with Renee that your dad's been charged with. Nobody's actually done anything to him. Renee's shot at him, according to some of that stuff in your dad.
Mm-hmm.
And then, who had the sword again? Chris?
Chris, yeah.
Chris.
Was
he swinging around the sword, or was he holding the sword? What was he doing?
He swung the sword at him.
Okay.
And Dad tried to press charges on him for that too, and Keisha wouldn't even look at it. Didn't care.
Okay.
Blue
And that happened at your dad's house, right?
Yes.
Chris came to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's what I want to follow up with your dad as well, is kind of what led to that. You know, why was Chris there? What led to him pulling his sword out? What led to him swinging at him? You know, was it, not that it doesn't really matter, I just need to know why. Because you can't swing a sword at anybody to begin with, unless it's in self-defense. But when you're coming to somebody's house, that's kind of hard to prove.
Yes, see, and that's the thing with the Renee thing too. Renee came to Dad's house. He was drunk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you said with Jared, obviously he did it first.
Was there any? And I'll have to go back and look at our case reports and files. Sorry.
I'm tired too.
Was there any? Did the PD find any bullet holes in anything? Did they where Renee had shot? Because there's a claim that Renee had shot at your dad. Was there any bullets? Was there any?
There was. Dad found once he got out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
At some point they had moved the dumpster,
Mm-hmm.
and the day he got out of jail, he went over there, and it's all on recording.
Mm-hmm.
And he found Renee's bullet under it had gone under the dumpster. And then the only bullet hole that I know of was like in the neighbor's wall.
Okay. Our firewall. I may have to do this one first. I may have to send it.
Yeah.
Does it take long depending on how long the video is? Or?
You usually don't. You might want to just refresh the page. Alright, yeah, you're gonna have to put it again. That's the only free way I know how to do it, and usually it works wonderful.
Okay. I'll mess around with it a little bit. Alright, so you communicate with your dad more than I do. Let him know we've got this. We'll look at it. If there's something that comes out of it. Regardless, I'll document the report that we've received it. I'll scan all the information in. It'll be available. And then I need to see, has Kelsey ever has she ever come at your dad? Has she ever had any issues with her with weapons, anything like that you're aware of?
No, Kelsey's not one of those. I mean, she's one of those people that she don't like to get her hands dirty. She always has somebody else do it. I grew up with this girl.
Yeah.
Dad didn't know it till after the baby, but at one point she was my cousin through marriage.
Right.
But I mean.
That's what I mean. She says she's going to kill him, and then I guess Chris is telling her you don't want to do that because you're not fast enough. You're not good enough to.
Jackie. Jackie talked about throughout the whole thing that he's gonna do it,
mm-hmm.
and like Jackie has in front of me, he has stated that Kelsey sent Renee to do it. Kelsey sent Justin to try and to do it.
Mm-hmm. Which Justin who?
Oh, Justin Williams. I don't remember how long before, but. Justin was trying to run over Dad, was going, and he'd turn, and he'd go back, and Dad shot his truck until he stopped.
Okay, I remember that report.
Yeah.
Okay. So, somebody's eating on the radio. I've been doing this for a while. We'll write it up. We'll present it. A lot of this is very circumstantial.
Like I have more.
Okay.
And like he said.
Grab another notebook. Print stuff off when you get it. If you need to send it digitally, send it digitally. If you can put it on a thumb drive or. Because I know printing stuff off is expensive, especially if you're trying to do it in color.
Oh man, I was trying to do draft prints, and it took brand new cartridges to do that.
Yeah. So maybe get a thumb drive or something. Just have them get them for $10 or $12. And if they're just documents and text, you can put a shit ton on there.
Okay.
All right, and then once you get all that, bring it to us. All right, and we'll add it to this report.
Okay.
I'll do the report on it. I can't tell you until I get more information what I'm actually going to title it.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, you have to talk to Dad.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to your dad.
He's just letting you know when he calls here in a little bit, he's probably gonna have me come up here to talk for him to talk to you. That's what he tried to do yesterday.
Just tell him I don't want to do the three-way thing where he's telling you something, you tell me something.
Oh no, like
Yeah.
like bring the phone to you.
Oh yeah, no. That if we come talk to him, we'll come pull him out and we'll talk to him, record everything,
Mm-hmm.
and that way it's 1-to-1. So just tell him relax. We will come talk to him. If this turns out anything, bring me a thumb drive. Try to get it to me maybe next week sometime.
I'll probably have it to you by the end of the day because he's.
Okay. Yeah. No, I get it. I understand your dad. So all right. So just get it to me as soon as you can. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll add it to this deal. I'm gonna have to try to do this off of a personal computer. The firewall may be.
Maybe.
So at least I know how to do it. So.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else?
Not at this very moment.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. I am going the right way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember,